everything's to be working. Hello, and welcome. Alrighty, so for today, I am continuing to work on the Acceleracer chibis. Yay! So the next one to work on right here is Karma, and I started her last time, and now I'm just gonna continue working on her. So, I think some of my oil paints are definitely dried up from last time. So, I'm gonna remix some of those. Let's see how. Yeah, everything's pretty dried up. Well, I mean, no, I wanted to fix the eyes. At first I was like, well, actually her face is pretty much done, but no, I wanted to adjust some things on the eyelids. So I'm going to make some new, like, match her skin tone, have to remix this because everything that I had from last time's all dried up. Making skin tone can be a lot of little adjustments. There we go, I got something. The most tricky part is to make sure that it like matches what I previously had. Always the most tricky part. This is looking good for a dark color, but it's looking a little too gray. I think I accidentally added in too much like with the raw umber. I think it needs some more warmth from the burnt sienna. I think I might add a little bit of pink in there too. There we go. I think I have something now. I think I got something. Hey, it's Banny. Hi, Banny. How you doing? I'm just working on this painting, continuing to work on it. So I'm liking the progress so far. I haven't touched it at all since the last stream. I've been just working on animal ears like crazy. Yeah, the last few days I've been just working on animal ears, and actually I got them done faster than I thought I was. My goal was to get them done so I could like paint them on stream, but I ended up working way faster than I thought. And so that's why I'm working on this, because last night I finished like I think 14 pairs of ears. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry you're dealing with the wildfires, Fanny. I hope that at least you're safely away from the wildfires, and I hope that they're like far away from you. But I'm sure there's still smoke even if it's from far away. I'm good. I'm doing good here. Just keeping busy. Keeping busy. Oh my gosh, 3 wildfires. That's insane. Oh my gosh. That's scary too. That's very scary to deal with. And it's such a hot summer as it is too. Well, stay safe, Annie. I hope you stay safe, and hopefully you don't have to be evacuated or anything. Hopefully it all stays like far away from you. Just mixing up some colors. I wanted to move on to the eye. I know I like mixed up all the skin color, but I kind of want to like adjust and fix the eyes, and then I'll like fix the eyelids, because I don't 100% like what the eyelids are looking like. I feel like it's almost there, but I can't figure out how to like save it. But I feel like if I complete the eye and then work around the eyelid, then I'll be able to figure it out. Here's black. And it's Isaac. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? Oh, I'm sorry, Vanny. At least the fires are far away, but yeah, that smoke travels. Oh, man. I'm sorry. That's super scary. Ah, stay safe, Vanny. Sending good thoughts your way. Hi, Isaac. You're going pretty good over here. Going pretty good. Just working. Good. I'm glad that you're doing good, Isaac. Oh my gosh. And that's sad. That's a lot of people, too. Oh my gosh. That's a ton of people. That is really sad. It's insane. Oh, oh. Right here, I'm just mixing up the blue for Karma's eyes. Do a slightly lighter blue. Hey, it's Win. Hi, Win. How you doing? Oh my gosh. And that's awful. That's awful too. That like these fires were started by people. What's wrong with people? Seriously. There we go. So just retouching up the eyelashes. And I know she looks a little funky right now, but the goal is to make her not look scary today. Good. I'm glad you're doing good, Win. I'm doing pretty good. Just keeping busy. Yeah, Vanny, I totally understand. There we go. I think I'm getting somewhere. Actually getting somewhere with the eyes. And I noticed I'm not actually perfectly circular either. They kind of have like a little bit of a flat spot in here. There we go. Looking a little more normal. Just a tad, right? Yeah, I hope so, but I don't know, Vanny. Smoke really travels, and I know it travels far. Yeah. I mean, you know me, Win, and thank you, Win, and sorry, I had to adjust my nose ring. Um, you know me, I'm always working on projects, working on stuff, working on multiple things at once. It's always busy here in the fairies corner. Okay, something's weird. I don't know why, but this section keeps getting flat, and I don't know if it's my perspective or the way I'm painting things. There we go. No, it's okay, Vanny. I mean, though, as an artist, it's kind of like or even just an entrepreneur, you're always working. Um, there's like, even when it's like, oh, I have some breathing time to like kind of not think about work, there's no such thing. It's like I'm always working, always doing stuff, because there's always work to be done. And that's really just how it is. especially in this world with how like fast paced everything is and always posting, always keeping up with trends, always something new. I am a very busy fairy up. Yeah, and there's no such thing as, oh, I don't feel like doing it because guess what? Life keeps moving forward. And if I don't have my stuff together, like, let's say a show, and I'm like, I don't feel like having new product, well, then I'll have an empty booth. And I can't tell the show, oh, can you like give me 2 extra weeks? Thanks. No, no such thing. Gotta get done. And if I want art to sell and creations to sell, then I need to make those. That's how it is. Same with commissions. People are like, I want commissions. I can't just be like, oh, I'll get to it later, get to it later. Months go by and people will be like, where's my creation? People want their commissions. So I try to work on those as fast as possible. Get them done. Because, people also have their own deadlines, especially that I do cosplay commissions or small cosplay commissions. And they're like, they have their own cons they want to wear those to, their own events, own photo shoots. That's all right, Vanny. Thank you for stopping in. Stay safe. It was good to see you here, and I'll see you next time, Vanny. That is very true, Evolea. And hello, Evolea. Welcome. That is true. The show must go on. And the show will go on, with you or without. Yep. Yep. Very true. No procrastination over here. And end up paying for it later. There we go. There's Miss Karma. Want to make sure her eyes look even. And actually, they kind of don't. Not 100%. I'm actually done with your commission, Win. I messaged you on Insta. I didn't know what color brown of ears you wanted, so I made two. Let me know which one you want, and I'll put it aside for you. The other one will go to inventory. So let me know. But again, yours is you're in the clear. You're done. I just gotta give it to you. Yeah, go check out Insta. I messaged you and stuff. Pick out a pair of ears. I'll put it with the gray ones. Yeah, of course, Win. I got you. There we go. Again, I don't know what's up with this side of the eyeball, but for whatever reason, it loves to like go and be flat. And I'm not extremely sure why. I don't know if it's the texture of the canvas that's throwing me off. Just how my brain's interpreting the shapes. There we go. There we go. All right. So actually, I think I'm good with Karma's eyes now. Yeah, I think they're good. Um, do kind of want to fix these eyelids a little bit. They look a little in the wrong place. There we go. Much better. I know, it's such the slightest little adjustment, but I know it's all worth it in the end. Because her expression seemed to have changed from what I originally wanted it to be. So those slight little adjustments can help out with the expression. Feeling extra perfectionist with our perfectionist here. Yes, that is true, and I am the very much the perfectionist fairy. But that is how I am able to create such detailed work. Dancing dinosaur. Yep. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. Yeah, I think she's turning out pretty good. Churning out, churning out. Yeah, her mouth definitely needs a second layer. So I think her face looks pretty good as of right now. Actually, no, I see something. I know that's how I go, right? All right, so I'm gonna scooch this over, remix some paint for just some details in the mouth that I wanna correct a little bit. kind of like sharpen up some details. Maybe needs a little bit more red. Right, yeah, there we go. Just adding some red, some burnt sienna. Just a touch of black, not much. There we go, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of turpentine to it. Kind of loosen it up a bit. There we go. I think we got something good here. And taking my tiny brush. I know these are probably the most used brushes out of all my brushes. I'm gonna try that corner again. With less paint. Oh, no, that one has a fuzzy on it. The animal fur is floating around. It's the fur from the ears. I would spend time cleaning it up, but I'm gonna do another batch, start another batch right after this. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Evolea. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could leave a funny tan line, huh? Not really planning on hanging out outside. It's kind of too hot right now, so I won't have to worry about weird tan lines. True. True, and there is always something in the fairies workshop. I'm always working on something. It's never boring here. That's for sure. Alright. Now for the brown hair. I think when I made the first layer, it was a mixture of burnt sienna and raw umber, which I'm gonna have to get some more raw umber, that's for sure. I know, just a little bit. I kind of was looking for my pliers because the pliers could squish this down here because there's still like paint in here and squish that down. but I put my pliers away. I'm like, oh, okay. They were sitting here the whole weekend on the table. Working for the ears. And then, of course, when I need them, I'm like, wait, put them away. Oh well. They'll be back out soon again when I do another batch of a dozen ears. That'll be alright. Alright, so for her hair doesn't look like it really needs a whole lot of detail. It looks like it's really just a lot of outlining and a little bit of texture. So I'm going to take some white, burnt umber, a little bit of burnt sienna, mix those all together. I think that's good for a light color, but I kind of want something darker for the outline. Oh man, did I not get enough for myself? I know, right? I need a lot of ears for my next show. People like their ears. Yeah, my next, so I'm on the wait list and I'm trying to get into a couple, but the next confirmed one is UbuCon in October. That's my next confirmed show. Yeah, sorry that it's completely upside down. It's just, I'm like, I gotta get it like this canvas in a comfortable position because these little outlines are definitely very precise. Yeah, today's goal is definitely get Karma done. That would be awesome. I'd be so happy if I could finish her. Just keeping chugging away. These little accelerator chibis. Yes, almost done with this outline. And then I'll be on to her racing suit, which I think I might have to get some more orange. But the blue, at least I have blue on my palette, just not all mixed up. Which that Teku like royal blue color is, or even a cobalt blue, however you want to look at it. I feel like cartoony styles like this just look so much more complete with an outline. And the type of outline really just depends on the style. I personally like the outline, at least for my style, where the color is whatever it's outlining is like slightly darker. I know that there's some people that do like a black outline or gray. Just depends. And I don't think there's a right or wrong. I think it just, what is right for you? What's right for the artist? Sometimes it does feel funny to outline things though, because in realism, you're taught to never outline anything. There's never any lines. So sometimes it kind of feels funny to me. And then I have some lighter brown that I want to use as highlights so it doesn't look so flat. There we go. Adding just a few little highlights. And this will make it stand out so much better too. Adding to her eyebrows, making them a little deeper, more contrast. Hold on. Look at it right side up now. I see what I did wrong. Sometimes it just takes me a minute. Like what happened here? Why is it looking weird? Is it off screen? No, it's not. But almost off the screen. Not quite. I didn't mess up that badly this time. go. Just touching up some of the outlines on the hairline. Need to do a few touch-ups here and there. There we go. Hey, I mess up all the time. You guys know this. I make mistakes all the time. Alrighty. Whoop. Things falling over. There we go. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm really happy with how her face looks, how the hair looks. That looks awesome. Alright, I'm happy. Now moving on to the outfit. So I'm just going to start with the blue because I have it on my palette already and I want to make sure I get that done. So yeah, I'll start mixing colors for her suit. It's going to be, so it's like that dark blue. Hold on, let me pull up a better reference photo that I have. There we go. That's good. Put the white over here. And I have French ultramarine and a lot of it because I really want that deep blue like color. And for the lighter part of this blue, it is going to be French ultramarine, but it's also going to be a little more white and a little bit more of what is this blue called again? Cerulean blue, which I think I added way too much. Whoopsies. Yeah, I added way too much. Ah. No, maybe I didn't. I did not. Haha. Didn't mess up that time. But I want it to be a little bit lighter, so I am going to add a little bit more white to it. Then I'm going to have even a deeper blue, add a little bit of black to that. Add a little bit of turpentine. There we go. Alrighty. And I'm gonna just start with my medium royal blue color. There we go. And it's looking a little flat just with that one color. So you know what? I'm going to bring in some highlights here. And I gotta be careful because I'm actually working with the same exact colors that are here in the background. So and I want to make sure there's still contrast between the background and my characters. I don't want anyone getting lost. And there are details, so I kind of just color blocked this one color, but there's actually a lot of details to her jacket. I just didn't bother with the first layer because I didn't want to spend time going around so many details. So I'm just going to go in with this like really dark blue black. And outline everything that is those tiny details. Actually painting these tiny details is reminding me of the cosplay that I started and never finished of Karma. I still want to finish it though. It's still on my list of things to do. Okay, no worries. No worries when. Just let me know. Think about it. Alright, now on to the other half of the jacket where I will continue with this blue-black color. I drew this jacket one way, but now I'm thinking about changing it so that it makes a little more sense. Because I'm like, I think I have some new ideas of actually how I want to do this. And it's Mr. Hangman, and it's Penguin. Hello, hello to the both of you. Painting's going good, Mr. Hangman. It's just, tedious. Very, very tedious. There we go. But you know what? It's coming along and I'm having fun with it. So, and goal is to finish Karma here. Complete her today. And then I also have another kind of darker blue, but it's not quite the blue black. It's a slightly lighter. I'm going to use as an outline. Yeah, you've been working a lot, Mr. Hangman. Hopefully work is good though. I hope it's a good kind of work for you. Aw, thank you, Penguin. Thank you, thank you. All right. That is a lot of work, Mr. Hangman. 2 different animations. That's crazy. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Yep, a lot of work, this tedious little painting. But I like how it's turning out. I like my small details. I like it when people walk up closer to the painting and then every time they look at it, they see more details or new details. And I like art like that too. I think it makes it more interesting. it's Nacho. Hi, Nacho. How you doing? Sorry, everyone. I just got like super intense in focusing and I totally forgot to look up the chat. So let me look at these messages. Oh no. Oh no, Penguin. That does not. That sounds very repetitive. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, 10,000 times? Penguin, that's a lot. I wish you luck, Penguin. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of repetitive work. Ah. Well, you know what? I send you good vibes while you're doing all those tests. Aw, thank you, Nacho. Yeah, working on karma here. Hey, I see someone new is here. Alright. Give me a new. Hello, new person. Give me a minute to pronounce your name. I sometimes have weird pronunciation issues, so I will try my best. uh, Vas Illa Grava? Can I just call you Vas? Gava? Gava? Vas Illa Gava? I'm guessing that's how you pronounce, but hello, welcome. Billy. Okay. Well, welcome, Billy. I can pronounce that. Oh my gosh. So, what's going on with Penguin? What's going on with this monitor? What is up with this monitor? That's okay, Nacho. You can be. That's all right. No worries. I know you got a busy day ahead of you, too. So, anyways, I'm working on the little details, so it's gonna take some time anyway to get through all these little details. Oh, you're funny, Penguin. Oh, that's funny when. Alrighty. If I can get done with these outlines before the end of the stream, I'd be very, very happy. Ah, I see. I see, Penguin. You're developing. Wait, did I read that right? An algorithm? Yeah, I got you. And this algorithm needs to be tested on turning off monitors? Okay. Hey, like I said, coding goes way over my head, so the fact that you're doing it, that's brilliant. Yeah, I like how little Karma's turning out. Turning out good. It does feel good to move along on this painting, I will say. And oh my gosh, I have so many new other painting ideas I want to do, want to get to. Cause plans too. Oh, hey, Blood, how you doing? Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I missed some stuff. Oh, sorry, Penguin. I totally misread that. Motor. Mon, mon, mon. I can't pronounce it right now, but I know you're not saying monitor. I know what you're saying. I just cannot. I'm having a really bad case of that. It's like when I see a word and it's like I'm hitting my head against glass and I can't reach the word, but I can see through it. I'm having that issue right now, but it's okay. I know what you're talking about. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, good luck, Penguin. Good luck. Oh, so Blood, I'm guessing you also know exactly about this process too, going on with the keyboard and chair. I guess that's cool. Yes, when glass is a lot of work, but I'm not talking about stained glass. I'm talking about a mental thing that I have dealt with since I was a child. And I thought I buried that weird side of my brain uh for a long time and hid it from people gladly because it is embarrassing. And then I didn't expect it to come up with the stream. And then now I just live with that everyone knows about my weirdness with pronouncing words, which now I don't care. I'm not as embarrassed. Well, I get a little embarrassed, but I don't let that embarrassment control me. Because if I did, I wouldn't be streaming anymore. I'd be like, everyone knows my secret. It's fine. Really, Blood? So everyone calls you when you have computer problems? Oh my gosh. Oh no. Guess what? I am not one of those people. I'm one of those people that calls the people that are good at computers when something's going on. Like something's not working. I need help. So far, how many hours? I calculated it, guys. How many hours did I say it took me so far? I know for a fact to do the whole background. I think it was. Did I do it in 2 streams, the whole background? Okay, so that's 4 hours. That sounds about right. And then each chibi, it was 2 backgrounds for the first layer. Or 2 backgrounds, sorry. Um, 2 hours for the first layer. And then, so it's 2. And then for the second layer, it seems like it's taking 4 hours. So, and then I have beautifully all these figures. I have, how many characters? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 characters. 15 characters. So if you want to, a lot of hours, a lot. I did a calculation and I put it on my story one day. Probably way too many hours than I would like to admit. It is super detailed. I totally see why a lot of people leave this style to digital artists. Because I mean, for me to draw all these guys, gosh, I think I drew them all like in 2 hours. Chibis are not hard, especially that I have a background in realism and stylized realism. So conceptually doing something like this was not that difficult for me. Yeah, I think I watched a movie and I think I drew all these within the time span of the movie. So yeah, about 2 hours. But then here to draw them definitely takes some time. I mean, I'm addicted though. I kind of want to. I do want to. Of course, I touched something with orange. Not this background. I think I touched the canvas. Sorry, I completely lost my train of thought. This little speck of orange right here. completely made me go like, you forgot what you were going to talk about. Aha! Fooled. This orange is not wanting to come off. Come on. There we go. Leave, orange, leave. It's okay, Penguin. You're all good. You're all good. I know. I'm weirdo. Sometimes I don't feel like the smartest person either. It's like all I know how to do is paint and make things. This is the extent of my knowledge. Can I spell that? No. But I can paint it. I guess that's a way to look at it. Yeah, I guess so. It's a way to look at it. Did I do the whole background in 3 streams? So did it take 6 hours, not 4 hours? I swear it only took me 4 hours to do this background. No, you are right. It took me 6 hours because remember the first time that I put on the color, I didn't like it. I didn't like the first color that I put down. It was way too dark. No, I think you're right, Win. I forgot about that. Yeah, 6 hours, but only because I made a 2-hour long mistake. Which happens, especially too, like, this is still very much an experimental phase. I've only done one other project similar to this of the chibis where I didn't combine them all. They all had their own canvas. I like this so much better because rather than every individual one having their own canvas, the other way that I don't know, it's just so much easier to work on one painting rather than multiple. The first chibi project that I did was turning all the zodiac into chibi forms, and that was a lot of fun, but I really wish that I did do it on one canvas, not 12 separate canvases. And I almost did this project, you know, every character having their own separate canvas. But as I started drawing it, it was taking me already so long to draw each one and proportionally to get them all right and all like very much the same to feel like it's all consistent. And I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so much work. Ugh. I'm like, what if they just all stuck on one canvas? And I worked with these dimensions before for commission painting, and I was like, I kind of liked this dimension, and I'm like, I think actually sticking them all in rows will be kind of nice. And that's how this painting came to be like how it is. Okay. There we go. Okay, I think I got the blue done. The blue. What is going on? Okay. Finally, the blue is done. Yeah. She's looking cute. Adorable. Okay. Now, for the orange. Actually, looking at the time, I think I'll be able to get this done. Yay! That is awesome for me. Because I am ready to move on to different characters. Gotta get some orange. And some yellow. Ow. Sometimes these are totally glued shut. Thank you. Thank you, Win. I try my best. I do. I know. Isn't my palette lovely? It's a lovely palette. Okay. So for orange, like all colors, I want to add a little bit of white so it's not so transparent. And add in the orange, but to keep it from getting into that like kind of creamsicle color because I just mixed white in it, I get a little bit of yellow. I actually use yellow for all my warm tones, even like the reds, any kind of orange, any kind of like orange brown. I add a little bit of yellow just to keep it kind of in that same keep keep it warm, and it keeps kind of like the color looking rich. There we go. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of this, and I want to make a deeper orange. Something that I can use to outline. There's so many areas of this palette that are actually dry that I should remove and getting to be some big paint chunks, which I've been wanting to create another painting with paint chips in it in mixed medium. Kind of craving that. I've been like thinking, I'm like, ooh, like foam pieces might be fun, and maybe some beadwork. Get experimental with it. Alrighty. I know, she's very completely upside down. Oh no. This isn't super comfortable. There we go. A little bit more comfortable for me. Super nice bright orange. I know that really pops out now, huh? Doesn't it? Gosh, especially like warm colors, since they're naturally like super transparent. They really do come to life when you put that like second layer on there. Actually, I think the orange that was here needed like 3 layers to it. There we go. And I hope I didn't pick too big of a brush. Yeah, I think I did for these. She has more little orange details in her jacket. There we are. And it's possible I might have to go back in later and do some touch-ups with more orange for a third layer. That's seeming to be the theme with the orange. There we go. Yep, definitely gonna have to touch up later. That's okay. Hey, that's all part of it, right? All part of the process. Hi, hi.
You like a baby?
Yes. Are you bringing in Miss Ivy? Here she is.
There you go.
Thank you for bringing in Miss Ivy.
You're welcome.
Hello. Miss Ivy says hi. Here's Miss Ivy. She's pretty chill right now. She must have gotten woken up from a nap. But we always have to have a cat appearance right at the end of the stream, right? Yeah. What do you think, Miss Ivy? What do you think of the painting? You're probably like, I want to sit on it and get my paw prints all over it. It needs my paw prints. It needs my signature. Huh. And she's so cute. What did your computer do? What's so weird, huh? What happened, twin? Alrighty. Cat tail. Now are you gonna fall asleep behind me, Miss Ivy? That's probably what she'll do. Yep. She plopped down behind me. And now she's fallen back asleep. Oh, she's cute. Alrighty. I think Karma's looking pretty almost done. At least done for the stopping point of today. There is definitely like I'll have to go back and touch up the orange. I want to add to the little like reflection in her eye. But I will do that later when it's dried. Just adding more white. Evil Leia with your rave bird. Dancing rave bird. Now she's doing her little toilette behind me. Yup. She's doing a little bath. She's cleaning her fur. And she is adorable. I actually still have some gray because I was like, wait, I want to outline her shirt. what color can I use? And I still have some of this gray. To use as an outline, and it's actually working out pretty good. Almost done. I'm just gonna finish up this one little outline and then I'll end the stream there. There we are. Alrighty. I'll turn it around. Maybe I'll bring this palette over this way. There we go. There's karma for ya. Just numbers. Interesting. So that's the glitch that happened, just showed up numbers. Aw, yeah. More little cat clips. Come here, Ivy. She's mischievous. But when she's not being mischievous, she's actually a really good cat. She's just super curious about everything and wants to play. Isn't that right? You just want to play with everything. And everything is your toy. It's cute. Sometimes she follows me around the house. And it's like she wants to do whatever I'm doing. I think she's fallen asleep. Are you? No, you're not. You just look sleepy. I know. She's like, don't kiss me. I don't want that. Of course. Aw. Of course, Penguin. Thank you for joining. It was fun. It was a good stream today. Yeah. And thank you everyone for joining. I know the progress seems slow, but it's highly detailed, and I don't know, I'm happy with how this is coming along. She is a good kitty. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. And thank you to everyone. I will be back tomorrow, same time. And what I'll work on, most likely I'll be working on this. Maybe I'll be working on animal ears. But I don't know, it'll just depend. I'm gonna start a new batch today. And it'll just depend on where those ears are at, in what stage they're at for me to work on them on stream. Otherwise, I'll be working on this piece. And you don't know who's next is Kurt right over here on his way to rage bait his brother for the 20th time today. Oh gosh. That'll be fun. Well, not the rage baiting part, but the character, just continuing creating all these little guys. That is true. When it is true, slow and steady wins the race. And in this case, I'm just really happy with how they're turning out. So, and if I didn't take my time, they wouldn't be looking this way. But anywho's, thank you for everyone for joining today, and I will see you all next time. Have an awesome one. Alrighty, bye!